Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In the last episode, we were doing the Forlorn Watchman quest. That's the correct term, right? Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to be recording with my two little kitties in the room with me. Normally, I lock them outside because they have a tendency, as most of you guys know, to climb aboard things and knock things over. Yen, the female cat, has literally knocked over my monitor multiple times, which has caused some weird screen tearing sort of thing. So we're going to try this out. Hopefully they'll be preoccupied with themselves. They've been playing with each other like nonstop since we got them here. And in a couple of months, I'm going to have to get them spayed and neutered so that they won't play with each other in a different way. Anyways, we're doing the Forlorn Watchman. I've discovered the logbook of the MMA. It appears that the MMA. Joe Rogan was leading the charge. Get it? It appears that at some point there was a mutiny and the ship was diverted from its course. Two men tried to stop the mutiny, but were imprisoned below decks. Seeking shelter from a bad storm, the ship pulled into what looked like a safe cove. That was the last entry. I fear that they didn't see the rocks of the mouth of the Panther and ran aground. I should continue investigating. So this episode, just a super quick plug, should go up on Monday. Which means that we're actually going to be finishing my blind playthrough of Until Dawn. I'm sure there's some people out there that are like, what? GV was doing a blind playthrough of Until Dawn on stream? Yeah, well, you got to follow the Twitter. Or you got to follow the what the hell? This feels like super duper floaty. What's going on? You have to, what the heck? Yeah, seriously, this feels like incredibly floaty. Hold on. Sorry if you get any motion sickness from this. The cats are always messing with my mouse and keyboard and things. Okay, I was adjusting the DPI there. Yeah, just quick plug before we fully get started here. We are going to be finishing my blind playthrough of Until Dawn on stream. It's been a great playthrough so far. It's actually been excellent. There's been a lot of chat interaction and so much stuff. So if you guys want to catch the finale, I'm going to be streaming it today as this video goes up from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Time, or maybe longer if it takes us a little bit longer. So yeah, definitely check it out. Links in the description. Okay. Anyways, let's get a move on, shall we? Sorry, I need to kind of glance at this one more time. Blah, blah, blah. I should continue investigating. Okay. Well, we were killing all of the ghosts in the Forlorn Watch in this particular area, and they have these, like, elven swords. They seem to, for some weird reason, because these are ghosts of men, right? If anything, Imperials. This goes to the captain's cabin, so let's keep that in mind. Why do they all carry... It's just the ghost type. I mean, that's the answer. They all carry, like, sort of elven daggers and elven swords and things. I've noticed that, these wraiths. So let's actually go to the captain's quarters first. So here we have the MMA captain's quarters. Hopefully we didn't start from here, but I don't actually remember. Looks like we didn't, because there is a captain ghost directly in front of us. Okay, so who do we have here? A gloom wraith, not even named differently, man. You got the short end of the stick. Ooh, can we increase our sneak just a little bit more? I mean, realistically, a way to increase your sneak in this game, as with any other Elder Scrolls game, obviously, would just simply to be to walk around like this. But I wonder, like, how long it takes. Oh, man, okay. This guy's got a crown, actually. The model, they all have the crown, so that doesn't really matter. Let's actually open this chest real quick. Potion of healing, that's super duper lame. We've got a ton of potions of healing. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take. Let's just do this for a little tiny bit more and then check our sneak bar to see how much sneak we've gotten from doing this. I do know I can already feel everybody's starting to comment right now. I do know, yeah, the exploit to increase your sneak in Oblivion. Yes, I'm fully aware of it. The whole rubber band trick and all that sort of thing. Yes, I very much know. Now, let's take a look at our skills and sneak. Wow, look at that. That's not bad. We're only 6 points away from max sneak. With, I guess, our bonuses, which is why that number's green. But still, I think it works like once we actually hit 100, we will get the, whatever the next level, the master level sneak bonus is. So that's actually pretty cool. As far as armor, man, we still got a ways to go. A lot of people have been telling me to, train the armor skill every level. I don't know. It hasn't been that big of a deal. That's the thing, man. So many people... All right, one little quick rant, and then we're gonna move on. Just so many people like tell me, oh, you should have done it this way, you should have done it this way, and blah blah blah. Guys, everybody has their different playstyle. I have my playstyle, and the only thing that I say after all of this is that, guys, we come to the same end no matter what, right? We're 100%ing this game. We're going to come to the same, we're going to beat it. It's not like there's a universe where, oh my god, I didn't level up my armor skill, so now I just can't beat the game. It's not going to happen. And even if that did happen, I can grind off camera to the point where it's not an issue. So I understand there's people that try to give helpful comments, but then there's people that just like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do? And as like 100% Let's Player, I mean, you see this comment all the time. And the answer is, I have a different play style than you. I know it's kind of hard to grasp, but that's the case. I just play the game differently. It's the way that I enjoy playing the game. Okay? All right, let's move on. So let's kill this Gloom Wraith. Come on. Come on, big boy. It's a little tough. Not tough enough, though. And that's not really like an anger rant or anything like that. It's actually more of just, you know, trying to address, like, why I get that comment all the time. You know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do this? You should have done that, blah, blah, blah. It's like with Elder Scrolls, you know, we're this Dark Souls, that's different. And I'm a huge fan of the Dark Souls series, as a lot of people know. We're this Dark Souls, we're this Bloodborne, that's different. You know, you actually do have to be very strategic with how you play the game because it's hard. This is Elder Scrolls, you know? This is Elder Scrolls, this is Fallout on this channel. And as long as you're not a completely inept noob with it, you're gonna win. You know, that's just the case. You are going to eventually win the game, regardless of what your playstyle is. Now, maybe it's true that we might go a little bit slower than other people. That might be true. But this is the way that I enjoy the game. This is why, were I trying to like focus on all of those things people are constantly telling me to focus on, I wouldn't enjoy making these videos. Okay? That's again, that's just purely for people out there that don't realize my mindset. I'm just trying to give you some insight into why I do the things that I do. Now, we're becoming a master sneak thief, guys. Look at that. And it's also been a while, you know, since I've kind of just let loose with an opinion, you know, because I don't know, I'm in a really good spot right now. I just feel really happy in a lot of areas in my life, and I don't know, I guess I don't feel the need as much to complain about things or talk about things in that nature so much, but yeah, the whole purpose of me saying that little thing there was just in case anybody actually wants to know why I do the things that I do. But we're going to go ahead and move on now. By the way, if you do want to hear any more rants like that or any like just things like that, I mean, that's pretty much 90% of the stream. We've already plugged the stream once before. This is my main flagship series. So let's focus on the series. I'm sure that's what a lot of people are wanting me to do right now. But I do the stream's just a totally different environment. It's cool if you have not been to the stream yet. MMA Lower Deck. Okay. Sorry if we're going a little bit slow in the beginning of this episode. We're going to go ahead and move fast from this point onwards. Okay, so this guy's a bit of a different color, isn't he? He's purple. Gable the Traitor. Yeah, he is different. I don't know if Mehrunes Razor can activate on ethereal enemies like this, but it'll kill them all the same, so that's all we're really concerned with. Yeah, I'm not sure if Mehrunes... I'm not even sure how many times Mehrunes Razor has activated since we've gotten it. It doesn't seem like a lot, in all honesty. So here's Gable the Traitor, who has a small key. I found a key in the remains of Gable the Traitor, named in the MMA's log. I should search the MMA for a lock to match. Well, it's probably going to be in a spot that we haven't been to yet. Come on! It's right here! Yeah, okay, well, we didn't need to search too much, I don't think. I found a skeleton chained to the wall in the lowest deck of the MMA. I believe these to be the remains of Grantham Blakely. I should use the key I found to unlock his shackles, and Grantham, of course, is the forlorn watchman, the man who has pointed us out towards this area. Kitties? Just always hearing, like, things falling in my apartment now, and a lot of people were like, oh, well, guess what, GV? Your house belongs to the kitties now. And they were absolutely right. Oh, they've ruined my couch. Okay. Hello.
I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act. This noble deed will not go unrewarded. Look upon the ground in this prison. There you will find a map to my gratitude. I thank you with all my heart. Farewell.
Goodbye, Grantham Blakely. May you find peace in another life, or not, because you can't even open the door. Okay, let's search. No, we can't even search him. Here's Grantham Blakely's map. Was this here before, or did it literally just drop? Okay, this See, my memory is so bad. It's like a lot of the time it is right. It's just jumbled up. So this is what I was talking about. This is the thing that confused me. So obviously this is a map of the river that we're on right now. We're right here, and we need to cut through sort of the middle, and then boom, there it is between two rocks. By the way, whoever drew this map did an excellent job of conveying like how a ghost would draw, or at least how he, how a sailor would draw like where he hid his hidden treasure. I love like the design of this map. It's really cool. I now have Grantham's map in my possession. With it, I should be able to find the location of his treasure. Well, that was super duper odd. Okay, so I actually really like this. Too many quests, just boom, here's your reward. And I guess that's how it needs to be. But nevertheless, how do we get out of here, by the way? It's like on the side passage, but I thought no, I guess we need to go up one. It's cool that we still need to do something else to get our reward, and it's a bit hard. But hopefully not too hard, because last time I wasn't able to find it, really. I was able to find it, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's take a look at the world map, maybe the local map. Oh, it points us... What? It points us directly to it? That's no fun. Oh, man. Yeah, see, Oblivion, I just felt like they had to... Yeah, a lot of people say Skyrim was dumbed down. I feel like Oblivion, like, it took a much bigger step to dumb itself down. And granted, yeah, Skyrim is definitely dumbed down, but, like, look at this. Come on. You couldn't just let the players figure this out for themselves. You had to point us directly to the treasure. I could have swore you did have to figure it out for yourself. Oh, is that a land dreg? Hi, God, you things are so creepy. In fact, can I get a nice, quick thumbnail of you? In fact, let me put this away. Oh, you are an ugly son of a bitch, aren't you? Okay, that's good. I don't want to die to you. A land dreg, yes indeed. By the way, speaking about Dark Souls, as we're traveling to our destination here, at the time of this video, Dark Souls Remastered, the original Dark Souls, is coming out. Now, for anybody that's made it to this point in the video, I'll give you a little treat here for anybody not aware. If you searched, what was it? I think it's VanaVitriolic, right? I think so. If you search that, and if you... Oh, crap, is it that? Yeah, I think so. If you search that and Dark Souls, you'll find an entire Dark Souls Let's Play by me. And Dark Souls is in my top 5 games of all time. So, point is, when Dark Souls Remastered comes out, I'm definitely going to be streaming it, but there's also potential for videos on this channel. I'm always kind of hesitant because videos not related to Elder Scrolls and Fallout are not really that well received on this channel. But there is a chance. It is an RPG. It's very much loved by me, even more so than The Witcher, honestly. So there is a chance when it releases on May 25th. So keep that in mind. But I will definitely be streaming it. So, yeah. Grantham's map has led me to a treasure chest concealed among some rocks. Among some rocks? This must be where Grantham hid his belongings while he was at sea. He has passed this on to me now as a reward for helping free his spirit. And there it is. Warhammer of Frost. Wow, that's garbage. It's only 182 gold and it weighs 30 pounds. But sure. A brass ring, brass topaz ring, bronze amulet, 2 of them in fact. Petty soul gem with no soul. So I'm going to bypass that. Pearl, gold, pearl. This was a terrible treasure. This is your treasure? This is the treasure that you literally had to make a map for? You could have literally kept that in a locker, and if somebody grabs it, no big deal, man. Well, that's incredibly disappointing. Obviously, it is scaled, I would imagine. So, my point is you have the chance to get better treasure if you come here. I think I got the short end of the stick on that one. That was pretty bad. Let's try to find, like, a Nirn route as I finish my point about Oblivion. Yeah, I feel like Oblivion took a big step in dumbing down, but maybe it's because so many people thought that Morrowind was too hard to play. I don't actually know. I'm just kind of guessing. And then Skyrim did, I guess, dumb itself down even further a little bit. But that was never an issue with me, you know? So many people complain about that as if it's such a bad thing that a game tries to appeal to a bigger audience. That's not a bad thing, unless they completely destroy, like, the identity of the game. Yeah, let's go ahead and head out of here. But like with Dark Souls 3, you know, people complained about that. Like, oh, there's a bonfire every two feet. I don't know. It's just like, okay, there's our Nirn. It's just, I don't think it's such a bad thing to appeal to a wider audience and to make things just a little bit easier and so that you're able to kind of maneuver the world. I don't know. I think The Witcher 3 did an excellent job. I never even played The Witcher 2. I saw a friend play it for a little bit. And, you know, they did a nice job of balancing it. You know, you have to go to a signpost to fast travel, that sort of thing. I don't know. I just don't find it that big of a deal when games do that. Okay, I wanted to find one more, and boom, we found it. Now we can go ahead and get a move on, shall we? Now we're going to do something entirely different. We're going to go ahead and take a break from side quests, from the main quest, from the Thieves Guild quest. Those things do need to be revisited because it's been a while since we've done them. However, I think at this point in time, Dar'Vesh is looking for a new challenge, something to whet his appetite for stealing things and for getting gold. And so, we are going to head to Anvil and start a brand new path. Now, those of you that know how this game works, you're probably thinking of two different things at the moment. And you're probably wrong in the one that you thought, because look at this. We've come to a crossroads here. Actually, this is perfect, isn't it? To the left, we have the Fighters Guild. To the right, we have the Mages Guild. Someone once said that I started the Fighters Guild, but I didn't, right? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure Dar'Vesh hasn't started either of these two guilds. So which one am I going to pick, guys? Which one are we going to be doing for the next few episodes? For the next bunch of episodes, actually. Unless I decide to take a break. The Mages Guild. Yeah, I want to get the Mages Guild done with because the Mages Guild is just the complete opposite of what Dar'Vesh would be good at. And yeah, for that reason, I think we'll go to it next. But yes, if you are completely unaware as to how Oblivion works, there are a whole bunch of guilds. Hopefully you've been keeping up with the Let's Play so you know. But we have done a lot of the Thieves Guild. We have completed the Dark Brotherhood. We have completed the Arena. And we have not started the Fighters Guild. We have not started the Mages Guild. So we are going to be starting the Mages Guild. That's what we're gonna be doing next. As far as the justification for as to why Dar'Vesh would come here, obviously he's not interested in magic whatsoever, but he does think that if he can get involved with guilds, regardless of what type of guild they are, obviously he can loot a bunch of things in the guild halls and have a much easier time doing so. Plus, he wants a little bit of a challenge, and he thinks that it'll be fun to try and rise to the top ranks of a Mages Guild when he is not magically inclined whatsoever.
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you? Perhaps you're curious about joining the Mages Guild.
That's exactly what I want to do, actually.
As long as you're not a wanted criminal, there's a place for you in the guild. Are you interested?
Yes, I want to join the guild.
All right, then. You're now an associate of the Mages Guild. Congratulations.
It's just that easy,
You'll
folks.
need to receive a recommendation from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil to advance in the guild and be given any sort of responsibility. They can be done in any order, but they must all be sent in to the council before you can enter the Arcane University.
Okay, so the Mages Guild works a little bit differently from the other guilds. As she just said, we need to get a recommendation from every Mages Guild, and I think there's about 5. So I think we'll start with Anvil, since we're here, but then we'll move on to my favorite one after that. Let's see, do we want to know about any of this? The Arcane University is the building in the Imperial City. That's where all, like, the top mages go. If you remember, we were in the Thieves Guild. We actually stole the Archmage's staff, if you remember. I think we did that already. Yes, we definitely did that. So, yeah, that's interesting. But that's where we're trying to get to. What does Manor mean?
I've heard you were able to lift the curse from Benaris Manor and destroy Lorgren Benaris once and for all.
That I was.
I thank you for completing the task I set about to do long ago. His unholy craft will no longer threaten the citizens of Anvil. Well done.
Now that's interesting. Okay. What about the Anvil? I said that's super weird. What about the Anvil recommendation?
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Prepared is Dar'Vesh's middle name. Actually, that's canon. Yeah, it's Dar'Vesh. Prepared. Oh shit, never mind. He doesn't have a last name. Never mind. Cannon struck. Cannon struck. Out. Not like the cannon struck and now it's actually canon. I mean, it struck out of the cannon. Okay. Yes, I'm ready. Yen, please stop chewing on my headphone cord.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
Okay. Isn't that dangerous? Why me? Go on. Well, how would Dar'Vesh be? I mean, Dar'Vesh is so powerful at this point in time. I feel like he would just say, go on.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions.
Okay. Tell me more about this rogue mage.
Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely.
Interesting. So we get 3 frost shells from just talking about that. And what about this rogue? Wait, what?
The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the... He may have...
Okay. Rumors?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Right. Okay, I just want to run through these. You guys can pause the screen if you'd like to read her dialogue. We've got a lot of recommendations to go through, so I don't want to waste like a bunch of episodes on a ton of dialogue here. Recommendation.
This is a harsh day. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration?
Okay, Mages Guild.
Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy.
Brina Cross Inn.
The inn lies north of Anvil. Do not let your guard down.
Arcane University.
Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps.
Anvil.
The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the...
Merchants.
It's a sad thing to think.
Okay, and there we are.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I know most people want me to run through all of the dialogue options like that, but in this specific situation, like I said, we've got a ton of recommendations to go through, and I don't want to inquire about the Mages Guild every single time. You know what I mean? Okay, so Anvil recommendation. I need to speak with Ariel Gerard at the Brina Cross Inn, north of Anvil. So, if you guys didn't realize what was going on, basically, there's a rogue mage attacking merchants along the Gold Coast Road, which is sort of right over here, as you guys can follow it. So we need to stop that, of course. Here we have Bleak Mine, looks the closest. Let's travel over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what I mean, I don't think armor is going to increase at... Shadowmere over here. Hello. I don't think armor is going to increase at 25 to where we can repair enchanted items. It does suck that we're not able to do that. So I don't know what would be the best case. I mean, maybe there's some sort of armorer farming method that I can utilize. Otherwise, just kind of, you know, repairing stuff is going to take forever. We have to go from 20 to what I imagine is going to be 75, right? In order to repair enchanted weapons and armor. I don't think it would be 25, but I could be wrong. Either way, I do want to get it up to that point. Now, here's the Brina Cross Inn, and we're looking for Ariel Gerard.
May I help you?
What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Enough with the
Hello,
mud crabs.
stranger. What can I do for you?
Hi.
Ariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
Yeah, sure.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Stop making it so obvious, lady.
Hi there.
We're pretty far from Shaden Hall.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night?
I'll take both, actually.
Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
I'd rather not say.
Of course. It's none of my business, is it?
No, it's not.
I merely ask out of concern. If you're a merchant, you should be wary. There have been problems recently.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Are you interested? It's only 10 gold for the night.
I'll take it.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
By the way, think about how awful it would be.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Think about how awful it would be to, like, in this day and age, to sleep in an inn. Not in this day and age as in today, but, like, you know, in medieval times. Like, you could just be killed at any point in time or robbed or anything like that. You know, there's no sort of security, or I guess there's guards and things, but I don't know. That would just be terrible. I would not be able to sleep. So we're trying to bait the trap, right? So let's say, yes, that's right.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Well, thank you, Caminalda.
Good day.
All right, then.
I
I'm
appreciate
listening.
that. Okay, let's go ahead and
Landra.
sleep. He said it was in the
We
back
call
of the
them
inn.
thieves. Don't know why.
Anything
Stay
that we
clear
can
of them,
steal?
though.
Most likely not.
Good to know.
Guide to Brovel. Literally nothing in here. Like, the whole value of this room is like 5 gold. Okay. I don't think it matters what time we sleep, so let's just sleep an hour.
All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
I am well rested. I'm always well rested. I'm a cat after all. I take cat naps. That's all I need. Okay. I think we can go ahead and get a move on. Ariel Gerard has instructed me to sleep at the Brina Cross Inn, then travel along the Gold Road towards Kvatch. Nope, looks like we actually do need to sleep. Let's sleep about 12 hours. We'll head out early. Although in the medieval times, I would say probably early is like 4 or 5 a.m., right? But we'll move out at 7 a.m. We got, you know, we don't got anywhere we have to be. Well, we do, but you know what I mean. Do we actually have to sleep? I guess so. I've spent the night at the Brina Cross Inn. I need to follow the Gold Road towards Kvatch and be wary of anyone traveling along the road. Well, hopefully we'll be able to finish this quest, so I'm going to speed a little bit. There is the Battle Mage and Ariel Gerard here. I'll open this for you, even though they'll probably try to open that themselves. And let's get a move on. We just need to follow the road. I'm actually going to equip the scroll that they gave me, that Carahill gave me. Let's see. That was Frost Shell. There we are. And as soon as we type R, we'll be able to activate it. We don't need it, of course, but if any character wants to do something like that for me.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
Caminalda!
I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
So dramatic in your conveyance of this. Okay, let's activate Frost Shell. Let's see if she actually does use some frost magic. And we'll wait for the battle mages as well. I don't really want to get my hands dirty. If you want to keep backing up, that's fine with me. Sure thing.
Yeah.
The enchanted item does not have enough charge, but that's okay. Sorry, you fought what better than me? I need to talk to Carahill and Anvil and inform her that Caminalda has been defeated. Yeah, so it was the first person that talked to us. Did you guys see that one coming? Well, I sure did. Okay. Strong Potion of Healing. I think we'll just, yeah, we'll always take those. Caminalda's Key and 208 gold. Not too bad. That's probably our reward. Hopefully the guild reimburses me, since I had to pay 10 gold to stay at the inn.
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now.
One of the cuter
You should
NPCs in this
return
game.
to Anvil and let Carahill know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up.
Not really here, though, because she looks like she's, I don't know, like a monster, some sort of, I don't know, albino creature. Although she's doesn't have red eyes. I don't know.
I don't know what Archmage Traven has. Take care.
What?
What?
Good day.
Good day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Caminalda. We have killed her, and I need to equip the right healing spell. There we go. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we will continue on with our Mages Guild recommendations. I don't ever play Mages, you know, except for my favorite Let's Play of all time, the Skyrim Let's Play. But the Mages Guild is actually pretty fun in Oblivion. I got to say, they did a good job, especially with the recommendations. I do like how you have to do these. So thanks for watching, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.